Welcome to my November Plan With Me video. I'm going to be making a 2-page November spread with a calendar, an anxiety tracker, some goals, and a little drawing. To start this video, I'm just finishing up my last weekly spread. I'm going to eat some breakfast. There's some open-faced sandwiches, that typical Polish life. You know, get some tomatoes, some ham, some cheese. This is on a bagel, actually. I love bagels. And some tea, of course, before we begin. I actually don't have a strict plan I'm going for here, so you're gonna come with me through this journey. So I pulled out my stickers and my pictures that I keep in the back of my bullet journal. I don't have many. I haven't printed many recently. As you can see, I only have this one, but it's perfect because it's fall-like, and I'm gonna use it. I had a look back at my Inktober-October 2-page spread to count out the calendar spacing so that I could put that up in there. I usually reuse the same calendar. I'm kind of in love with it. I tried a bunch of different things starting out, as you saw in my last video, and I kind of stuck with it. So I'm also taking an anxiety tracker from September. I like having one. It helps me, know how I'm doing. It helps me look back over the month. Yeah, so let's begin. I grabbed what I had in my room. I have this little clay base to one of my flowers that I'm going to use as a circle. I find that circle compositions work really well, especially in bullet journals when you draw little doodles around them. All you gotta do is you gotta follow this circle that you make here with your drawings, and then it'll look great. I promise. It'll all work out. So now I'm just gonna be populating. I'm moving these things out of the way. I'm taking inspiration from this sticker sheet that I bought from Etsy. I'll put the link down below. And I'm going to be putting in little gourds and little squashes and pumpkins and fall things, because as much as people think that November means it's Christmas time, I don't think so. We're still in full swing of fall here. So yeah, I'm using actually these dried flowers that I have around here as inspiration as well, because fall is when everything gets cold and everything dries out and it starts dying, and I really love the aesthetic actually. Yeah. So goal-wise, I'm kind of bouncing back from October. Inktober didn't go as I planned, as usual. So usually I'll tell myself, oh, I'm gonna draw every day, all this stuff, and then I guess that's not the issue with it. The issue is making a post every day and worrying about, if I don't, people are gonna think that I fell off, or they're gonna not follow me, or I'll view it as a big opportunity to get people to see me because everyone's using the hashtag, and I'm just like, I don't know, I put a lot of pressure on myself. So this month I'm really trying to, ease off a little bit on, how much I'm pushing myself, because I had a big plummet of motivation after I felt, like I failed Inktober. I'm using a Micron and my zebra pen that I got from, what's that ink website called? It doesn't matter. It's a good one. This one actually, it got kind of like frayed, like the ends are a little bit whack, so I had to go back over, and it actually ended up in the trash can at the end of this video. But I have a bunch of zebra pens. I definitely recommend them. They're nice for thick lines and they don't bleed through my pages. So now I'm just going over my pencil drawing. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm looking back into what inspires me, and I'm trying to tell myself that I'm not required to draw. Obviously, this is something that I'm doing for myself, and I'm trying to put a lot less pressure on it. I'm taking inspiration from things like Over the Garden Wall. Obviously, I really like the vibe there. Super great for fall. It's just like, it's like a feel-good thing to watch. If you haven't seen it, you really should watch it. I'm really inspired by Cass on Twitter. He's been making a bunch of like little animations. You can just tell that he's loving what he's doing, and yeah, y'all should support him. Not sure if I'll animate this month. Like I said, I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself. This includes YouTube videos, and you know, I haven't made many, but I don't wanna be like, well, you have to make this much, you have to do this, otherwise, you know, otherwise you're a failure. So I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to, you know, do what I want to do, but at the same time push myself to be able to do things and keep at it. I'm also super inspired by Anna Kim, whose art I bought at SPX a few months ago now. She made this triptych of this girl, this little farm girl that's like in her cabin with her little corgi running around, and it's just like, it feels good. It feels good to look at it. So I might take an illustrative route this month. We'll see. I've also been doing a lot of Fire Emblem fan art, and it makes me feel really happy to just like, you know, look at the characters and imagine things that they'd be doing, how they'd be interacting. So, you know, wherever my art takes me this month, that's okay. I'll be proud of myself. So whatever you see from me, that's just what it's gonna be. I'm hoping to enjoy the rest of the fall, have a great Thanksgiving, eat a bunch of good food. I'm gonna try to cook some squashes, and I'm making cider today. I'm really excited. I just went to I went apple picking with my friend, and we got a bunch, and they were so cheap. Like, I did not think I could get 12 apples for $7. It was amazing. And so those are gonna be all mushed up and made into a delicious juice. So it'll be great. Very excited. So I can't promise that you'll be seeing me on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. I cannot promise that, and I'm not gonna do that anymore, because I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna post every week. That's not how I roll usually. I do, you know, I want to be able to be free with it, because you know how it go. It's one of those things where you know, looking back and looking at the art that I have made makes me feel really good, but also being there and making it makes me feel really good too. So I have to like find a balance between feeling proud of myself retrospectively and allowing myself to truly enjoy what I'm doing. Because if I don't, then I'm just left looking to the future in the eyes of the past, if that makes sense, because I'm putting pressure on something that I'm doing, and I'm not like living in the moment that way. It's confusing, but you know, I don't know. Art-wise, it's always you know, it's not really. It's a mix of things. It's not just, oh, stay motivated, oh, be inspired, oh, it'll make you creative. It's like, it's part of your life. And, you know, if it doesn't make you feel good to do it anymore, why are you doing it? So I'm kind of like, I'm reworking it. I really love illustration. I really love, you know, fall things. So yeah, just making my calendar here. I like to leave the days that are from the last month empty, and then I like to kind of like fill them in with lines afterward. I think it looks really good. Yeah, and then I'm making my anxiety tracker. Anxiety-wise, I've been doing so much better. It's kind of hard to guess because you know, it's a journey. You don't really know until until you're there. So yeah, I'm not pretending that I don't have it. I'm I'm still gonna keep, keep working on my my self-esteem and my self-worth, and that's completely tied with art as it is. So yeah, I just don't want I don't want it to be a burden, obviously, but I also want to keep producing things that make me happy. It's that weird way of I have to find that balance. But yeah, it's been good so far. I love fall. I love that things got super windy recently. The air is more brisk. None of that weird Maryland humidity is lingering around. Now it's just like really cool and fresh out there, and I get to wear sweaters, and I'm just like, I get to use orange as much as I want. I love this color. Things are a bit more muted, a bit more moody. And, the sun is not trying to kill me anymore. And I want to have a happy fall. So I hope you guys have one too. I don't know, I watch other YouTubers, obviously art YouTubers, and they're able to focus a lot better than I am, but you know what, you're getting the package, you're gonna get to see me, and this is just this is just what it's gonna be. I love these stickers. I'm gonna link them. They're from Etsy, and I like that they're a little bit translucent, and the colors are super vibrant, and they work really well with my art style. So we're coming to a close here. This is what it looks like in the end when everything is together. I got a little page here with some drawings, and a calendar and an anxiety tracker, and some plans for the month. Very simple, but it's what I love to have every month in my bullet journal. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me, and I hope to see you next time.